So now we are entering into clinical research opportunities and branches. So what opportunities we have as a homeopath or as a Ayush doctor or as a Ayurvedic, as well as at the same time the modern medicines. Opportunities and branches sir will discuss with you.
Okay. See, everyone, when you go to PG, everyone will have their own interest. So I have seen a girl who joined in Pharma PG, MD Pharma, and she is not interested in it. She wants pediatrics, right? Everyone will have such type of interest. I will let you know what are all the branches. We have different branches, right? Pediatrics, psychiatry. In the same way, clinical research also have different branches. Some of the branches are suitable for us, some of the branches are not suitable for us. We will look that deeply when we are going into podcast, but here we will check what are the branches, what they are doing, so that we will have primary understanding before we go on to the deep discussion about it. Okay, I'm directly going to the branches. First one is clinical data management. We generate a lot of data while doing a clinical research. How to collect the data, how to process the data, how to report the data is clinical data management. So here you need more medical knowledge as well as technical knowledge. This is clinical data management. Next one is pharmacovigilance. This is not at all suitable for homeopathic doctors, because here who enter into pharmacovigilance, they need either pharmacy background or they need MBBS background. Here homeopathy doctors are not suitable. What they do in pharmacovigilance is reporting the side effects. When a clinical research is going on, patients will experience side effects. Those side effects has to be reported. That is pharmacovigilance.
But in future, this is also mandatory for homeopathy, sir. What your take on it?
Yeah, but all these are mandatory for homeopathy, but we will have very less side effects, because that is nature of homeopathy. If we are doing on mother tinctures, those are crude drugs, right? If you are doing on very low potencies, they require this kind of setup, because in lower potencies the drug is still uh, uh, in crude form. So then we need this pharmacovigilance. As of now we don't have this branch, but in future I am sure in homeopathy also we will get pharmacovigilance as a branch under clinical research. Okay, next one is RTSM. This is my favorite, and I have been in RTSM or clinical research. I will dig deep into it. This is clinical research design or interactive response technology or randomization trial supply management or clinical interactive system. This is where we have more opportunity, not more opportunities if you want to grow big. This is the where I have worked for last 15 years. This is like a double-edged knife, right? It is very difficult to enter. If you enter into this department, your pay will be high compared to any other branches. It is very difficult branch, and homeopathy doctors who are having good knowledge in medicine, surgery, are well suited for this branch. But there are very limited opportunities. If you get opportunity into this, you are lucky. You are paid more than any other branch, and you are taken wherever you want, whatever you want they will give you. Such difficulty is this branch. We will look deeply into it. Basically this branch deals with the designing of the clinical trial. To design a clinical trial, you need to have anatomy, you need to have the physiology, you need to have medicine, you need to have surgery, what not, everything you need. On top of it you need technical skills. Technical skills means you need to be good at programming, you need to be good at testing, you need to be good at people management, you need to be good at project management, you need to be good at collecting the requirements, what exactly client wants. The most difficult branch but highly paid branch. Doctors, alternative system medicine doctors are more suitable for this. Next is site management. Site management is basic, right? For example, this is suitable for homeopathy doctors or doctors from alternative system of medicines. We will excel in this. I will tell you some points where we can excel. Why, rather than where we can excel, why we can excel is important in a particular thing. This is very good branch. This means basically clinical research is going on a particular site, and you have to ensure that clinical research is going correctly. Is the patient developing any side effects, or whether the drug is given correctly or not, patient is reporting correctly or not. So the different things that has to happen to the patient are happening is not. This is one of the basic things. I suggest every homeopathy doctor first enter into this branch, work here for 6 months, and then move on to any other branch. That we will discuss deeply in the podcast. Next is medical writing. This is also very good branch for homeopathy doctors and all the alternative system of doctors. I have seen homeopathy doctors excel in this medical writing. They are all around, placed all around the world. Medical writing is making the documents and submitting those documents to regulatory authority. So you need to have all the knowledge, medical knowledge, clinical research knowledge, in order to write those documents and get approval. This is very good branch for doctors. Regulatory affairs. Regulatory affairs, anyone can join, not only doctors, anyone can join. In any branch you take, doctors will have advantage compared to others. Okay. Regulatory affairs is also a good branch for doctors can also enter. Regulatory affair means clinical research is happening there. You have to check whether it is happening as per the regulatory authorities. So if CDSCO is keeping some rules, there should be one authority sitting in the pharmaceutical company to ensure that the clinical research that is happening is on par with the rules read by either FDA, Food and Drug Administration in US, or EMEA, European Medicines Agency, as per Europe. Is it according to TGA? If the clinical trial is happening in Australia, is it following the guidelines, the rules set by TGA in Australia or CDSCO in India? They will ensure. These are like top people on which the clinical trial is going on. This will have a very good lot of importance for doctors. Doctors will excel in this, but I have seen very less doctors going into this. This is very good branch for doctors. Homeopaths can enter this. Next one is called quality assurance. Quality assurance also same like regulatory affairs, but this takes care of internal quality. It is not according to these. You can say these are close. These work closely. Okay, these two people work closely. This is mostly related to products. Any products that is homeopathy doctors will have good opportunities, quality assurance as well. But I have seen very less doctors go into this. Next is statistical programming. This is good for the people or the doctors who doesn't like homeopathy, right? So they don't want to become a doctor, or they want to become an engineer, they want to become a software engineer, but through force they have come into homeopathy. For that, statistical programming is better because it doesn't need medical knowledge. Light medical knowledge is needed, but you need to have technical skills, like you should be interested in communication, you should be interested in statistics. This department is for such people. And data analysis. Data analysis is a new branch. Doctors have more advantage and good pay in this data analysis. This is related to artificial intelligence, right? You need to learn basics of artificial intelligence. You already have medicine, surgery, whatever you want, you already have that knowledge. This is most happening branch is data analysis, which is a very new one. Now you are using artificial intelligence in data analysis. This is very good for doctors, or especially homeopathy doctors. Out of this, only one branch you cannot enter is pharmacovigilance. Other than pharmacovigilance, you can excel as a doctors in all these branches. Doctors has more advantage. For example, 10 people have come for interview for a particular post in medical writing or monitoring, anything. They have advantage if they take doctors. So doctors are given importance in all these branches compared to any other people. If there are 10 people in your team, you will top the among the 10 people. You will have good increments, you will have good fortune opportunities in all the branches except for pharmacovigilance.